Blue Jays, that AL East combiners. Jesus Sanchez is just for the Blue Jays and a Yankees. Ball people. 0-2. Went back from Tommy John last year. Nathan Lucas stand postseason. Brown on 0-2. Perfito to Houston. Miss it. Has electric power. Littler looking to strike out the side. The look says 1,000. His second Yankee spring training.
So 13 out of the bullpen.
Sean Key, backup catcher. Brandon Valenzuela. Ahead of Randall Grichuk 0-2. Ever for Cody Bellinger. Second, Lantigua out 3.
Early man, Gil Patterson. If things and my velocity just being in the bullpen's not so bad after all.
That presented itself.
The hardest part for me was Bob Moore.
On a 1-2, Shades pretty good.
Which is the sinker. Boston and Toronto, and curveball pretty good.
3 MLBshop.com/laying into one this spring. Virgin State.
Definitely buckle him at least once in some of those at bats. I mean,
New has room. Panama.
Able to bring tough.
Man, those deadline acquisitions.
As the Yankees continue to experiment, they will continue to do that. It's like
basically the best there is out there.
Locked him in defensively with the Rockies.
And then McMahon.
Here's Randall Grichuk, years old.
Throughout the offseason, Cam Schlittler, and he told me that the change throwing a low, softer changeup in play. I'm not sure.
And another first pitch out. Our Sportsnet viewers.
Season, obviously, everybody's chasing this year. You know, they're running them back, and I'm coming back. I don't know if that's
Line for Garrett Cole.
I'm like, man, like, I wonder what.
We'll chat with Aaron Boone next half.
Decision. So
1-2.
And perhaps it even allows him a little more time.
Hello there. Interesting. Into the corner.
Makes everything look so smooth. He does it all the time.
RBI doubles for the Yankees. And
vying for a spot on that bench, and perhaps things that they think pinstripes hit differently. I thought that.
I'm excited to see him opposing side. I mean, it's that series. I mean, everybody else just.
And another first pitch out for Cam Schlittler.
Can set the tone for us, and he's got another as Lucas lines a base hit the lump to then going and putting together.
I see some.
He's got.
We're excited to watch what the
weeks ago and
kids, you know, you're doing it all.
Third, Jesus Sanchez.
Live stuff here, so
back and work on the things they need to work on.
Rectify that, if you will. You know, I've wanted to, and you know, he's kind of compete. Come on, Gabby.
4 spot off Eric Lauer, and
See that from Stan.
maybe those couple of spots in the bullpen open.
Game, like it was, and you know, going into that year.
Blue Jays lineup.
And I felt like that right there. They were like in room as they're trying to gather who's going to get those guys out. I just
The team, all-star team, full inning, sawed off.
Position last year.
So
This is a great story for sure. I mean,
Harbor Fields, but tore it flared. Grisham, written consent of the New York Yankees. Another runner in motion. Two runners out there. Putting on a show tonight, Jorge Alcala.
some of these players are feeling now. I was up to 100 miles. What are we doing here? I'm like, it starts getting concerned. It becomes a people in the stand season in the big leagues. I felt like in 15, I was
DMC. That bullpen.
able to play the whole year together, and him to warm up in the 8th inning. He's continued to have the success he's had. Having, you know, the chat, same thing. You know,
You knew you were that good. Goes, throw down.
And then on Craig Kimbrell, It kind of, you know, I was definitely
Picking up your teammate, finishing the job. Bellinger cues it. He stands in. Reason.
what ability to work hard on your craft, find and improve that area.
That just fooled batters.
It makes it hard, and I feel like
It's the Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 1.
he's definitely, this guy's incredible. Like I said,
Defensively, and he flipped.
and he knows how to do that.
Here's Ryan McMahon.
Obviously, like I said, this is a guy that if
McMahon,
have good years at the plate offense.
he's dazzled with love. Well, Corona,
You need
the official SUV of his first inning, gets under one. Given away.
makes him hard to hit as well.
Once
I feel like you just learned that as
on the ground at third.
talking about earlier, pitchability. Yeah, to Judge, when Judge faced him, I immediately this talent.
Easy. And he was brilliant in his second two.
It was great. I think, obviously, pretty efficient.
Out to 46. What are some
Making sure I'm taking care of that. And
likely that when the season begins, you'll be in a rush going forward because you didn't throw any tonight? The New York Yankees in the rotation.
able to come in here right now. And
Future, obviously, what we were able to, your pit thing that he's noticed with that
On his performance, a home run.
about it with certain guys. I mean, been one of the best hitters for a long and
Impressive company. Next up,
that many games. He's 40 and
sky high pop up. Yankees, Blue Jays, appetite.
IKF was a little upset.
Degree night in Tampa.
The Scoobles, the Paul Skeens, that's probably his last piece. Didn't go my way that I would have loved to.
Corey is going to see a grounder.
I definitely know a little bit about that. You definitely want to be quick to the plate. Good for him and just continue to develop.
Defensively in the outfield.
Played even higher. I'm like, man, why a
Yes, sir, for Cole Gabriel.
just a great job of taking. There he was swinging, it just either foul to him a little, but when we face Minnesota,
Watch Didi's ball soar out to. Always a spawn. And then game 5
with the youth and flick the bat right center playing with, and I enjoy growing up as often and makes sense.
0-2 suspicion. And then
Is of last, not this fall.
jumping ahead again, 1-2. Yankees an out away. LeGrom in it right. This could do it. Thank you, Dylan.
Nothing like
Degree night in Tampa. There's he. That's one.
the Scoobles, the Paul Skeens. That he has great makeup. That's probably his last piece. To just didn't go my way that I would have loved to just, well, maybe not me.
Corey is going to see a grounder behind LeGrand. Ground out to short for the
I
second.
definitely know a little bit about that. I was a guy that was slow to the plate. You definitely want to be quick to the plate as a starter. As a bull, good for him and just shows the growth. Continue to develop.
Corona's right there. Defensively in the outfield. Quick.
Played even higher.
Got him. There's that.
I'm like, man, why at times I feel like I'm throwing a little harder.
Yes, sir, for Cole Gabrielson. And
Just a great job of taking that ball opposite field, young hitter.
Kennedy Corona stands in.
There he was swinging, it just either a foul ball or swing and a miss, and he threw nothing to him a little, but he was one of those guys we had when we faced Minnesota.
Watch Didi's ball soar out to right.
I felt like
Always a vibrant personality as John Spawn. And then game 5 off Kluber.
with the youth and Obviously, Aaron Judge had a flick the bat right center.
So Charlie
Playing with, and I enjoyed growing up as a kid, so I'm looking often and mixing speed.
0-2. Got him. Suspicion. And then right after we read the cop
Is of Cam Slittler and LeGrand. Not this fall, past fall, the one before.
jumping ahead again. 1-2. Wow. Yankees an out away. LeGrand an out away. One. Hit it right. This could do it. Gabrielson. Thank you, Dylan.
Nothing like getting your work in after the game.